Former US President Joe Biden has been diagnosed with an aggressive form of prostate cancer.
North America correspondent Cayman Gok is following this developing story. Cayman, what can you tell us?
This appears to be quite a serious diagnosis because not only is it an aggressive form of prostate cancer, but it has spread to his bones, which often makes it much more difficult to treat. Now, this diagnosis came about after he'd reported increased urinary symptoms, which led to doctors investigating. They found a small prostate nodule, and it is an aggressive form of prostate cancer. In a statement, a spokesperson for Joe Biden said the cancer appears to be hormone sensitive, which allows for effective management. The president and his family are reviewing treatment options with his physicians. Now, the 46th president had kept a relatively low profile since he left the Oval Office, but in the last 2 weeks he'd returned to the public eye. He'd done some media appearances with the BBC and the NBC, criticising the current administration, but also defending his own legacy after there's been renewed media speculation domestically questioning his mental acuity surrounding his time when he was president, and that's because there's an upcoming book with a CNN journalist and an Axios journalist speaking with Democratic insiders about his mental fitness during the latter period of his presidency. Joe Biden rejects that there was ever a mental decline, but that pressure around his age and mental fitness did lead to him dropping out of that presidential race against President Donald Trump and allowed for Kamala Harris to take on the now president, Mr. Trump. But it's now revealed that whilst he's been dealing with this increased political scrutiny, he has also been dealing with a physical battle with this intense, aggressive form of cancer. And President Donald Trump has continuously attacked Joe Biden since he returned to the Oval Office, repeatedly blaming him for many issues this country currently faces. But he has released a statement, and a rare non-political statement, and it reads, Melania and I are saddened to hear about Joe Biden's recent medical diagnosis. We extend our warmest and best wishes to Jill and the family, and we wish Joe a fast and successful recovery. Kamala Harris, his vice president, has also posted just now saying Joe is a fighter, and I know he will face this challenge with the same strength, resilience and optimism that have always defined his life and leadership. We are hopeful for a full and speedy recovery. The Biden family, sadly, is no stranger to cancer. Joe Biden's son, Beau, died in 2015 to an aggressive form of brain cancer. And Mr. Biden has himself survived several serious health scares, including 2 brain aneurysms in the 1980s. But this diagnosis comes only months after he finally left the life of public service. He'd been a senator for Delaware since the 1970s. Of course, he was vice president under Barack Obama and president himself. Now at 82, an elderly man, his family will consider their treatment options with his physicians.
Cayman, thanks very much.